hello YouTube. Welcome back to another Subnautica video. Alright, so to address the, let's call it elephant in the room, the last Subnautica video, audio bad. I know that. Um, I'm not gonna apologize for it again, even though I probably should. But I do have the audio fixed. I even managed to fix my soundboard so like it doesn't sound so bad anymore. Uh, like this. It still didn't work. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that was a little bit embarrassing, but that's fine. Ooh. Yeah, still broken. Anyway, so I'm just gonna leave the soundboard off. Maybe I'll record the soundboard audio separately at some point, but for right now, I'm not gonna bother. But I don't actually remember what I was doing. I'm gonna go and search for the. I'm gonna go search for the Cyclops fragments and the like drill arm, the grapple arm, as well as go check out the jelly shrimp caves. But first, I have to turn down this music. It is just too loud. Like, I love Subnautica's music, but man, it is just too loud. That's much better. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I will go over there to, you know, watch the sunbeam explode, but it's gonna be a bit. Obviously, it's not gonna explode anytime soon. Okay. I will go right over here. And down we go. Wait. Did I bring the rebreather? Of course not. Alright, I'll be right back there. I hit the thing. Of course I did. Anyway. Let me take a look at this wreck real quick, see if there's anything useful. But, oh, jeez, okay. In the meantime, while I'm doing this and checking for useful stuff, I did, want to, you know, just kind of, you know, talk a little bit about some stuff. You know, I know a lot of people have their very strong opinions about things, and I am curious if anyone has any suggestions or assistance that they, you know, like for content-wise, you know, like, hey, you could do X, Y, and Z, and this would improve the content, it would improve the viewer experience, or whatever. So I am curious if anyone has any of those suggestions. I'm very open to it. I would actually very much appreciate it. That is a lot of sea glide fragments. I'm sure that's fine. Okay.
Welcome aboard,
Yeah, no
Captain.
water's leaking in here, so it's fine. So I am still very much regretting the lights that I put on the base. Like, I know I have to craft everything, but I would be open to anyone's opinion on if I can, after I've crafted it, if I'm allowed to take it down. Like, if I'm not gonna use it and I don't need it, can I take it down? Because that would be really helpful. Just, you know, power consumption alone would go way down. And especially since it's gonna go way up, what with building the water filtration and everything, that's gonna cost a lot of power. Oh, jeez. Okay. So there isn't one in there, so that's good. Okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Okay, no radiation,
decreased.
so that's good.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, I think I already have the modification station. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I do.
The conditions in this gave support a microcosm
Okay.
of unique, possibly
Would love to get
life.
all the fragments of this, because
Structure somewhere in the region.
that's just a really great power source. That sucked. I don't like getting bit. Granted, if something in here was gonna bite me, probably best that it was that. Okay. Oh man, I've been playing too much Space Engineers, man. Tried to get out, pushing X, just not gonna work. Wait.
New blueprint acquired.
I mean, that's 2 out of 3 on the nuclear fragments, so, like, it might be decently easy to find what I need to be able to make that. Do these fragments respawn? Oh no, I just didn't go this far the first time. Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. So let's obviously grab every piece of magnetite that I see. Sorry. Hope I'm not coming down with something, because that would suck. So I think this time I'm actually going to make it inside.
Integrating new PDA data. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, I got stuck there for a second. Do you have this? Okay.
Blueprint acquired.
See, I don't like that I can't go out this hatch, right? Like, it's here. I'll tell you something. Subnautica needs a, like a grinder, like you can get off, like in Space Engineers. It needs a grinder. And grind down all these stations and stuff. Jeez, that was a hard hit. Gosh. I have died to those before in hardcore. Like, not in a recording or anything, but I have died that way. It was a little weird. Like, I was doing fine. I was having a really good run. And then, yeah, it was just dead. They had like, you recover from that really fast. So how much magnetite did I get? 3? Okay. I'm not sure that that's enough. Maybe see if I can find a little more. Obviously the nodes is why I want to get a drill arm and the grapple arm, because I can come down here, there's lots of nodes. I think that this time I'll actually maybe build a little base down here, kind of like over here, like up here on this one, so that way I can, you know, find all the stuff down here. Okay, I think I've got enough of what I'm gonna get while I'm here, but
Welcome aboard, Captain.
so I think I want to go drop off my inventory. I'm gonna start there, and then I'm gonna head over to LifePod 19 and collect all the stuff I can from around there, and then I'm gonna come back and then head over to watch the sunbeam go down. I think I can do all that in 15 minutes. Could be wrong. I don't have anything in the storage, I don't think. Yeah, okay.
All systems online.
You know what I think is weird? So, Officer King sends out the thing saying, like, I found, like, we have these coordinates, this is where you should go. But somehow those are corrupted when they get to Riley, right? But the Officer Yen, I think is her name, she gets them just fine. So why are they corrupted when they go to Riley, but not her? I just think that's weird. Okay, yeah, here we go. I'm really not looking forward to having to make torpedoes and the torpedo arm. I never make those. But thermal plants, I use those. So, perfectly happy to get these fragments here. So that's good.
New blueprint acquired.
You move closer. I want to grab this real quick because I don't want to forget. I already had the vehicle upgrade console? When?
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Oh, gotta make a light stick. These aren't that bad, I guess.
New blueprint acquired.
Need to be anything else over there? So let's open this up. And this will get me the reinforced dive suit. So I'll get that made as soon as I can. I'm gonna try to remember where the water filtration suit is, but it's been a while since I went to get it. Wow, that had some bass when it fell.
New blueprint acquired.
I wish there was something in here that like I could use. Like something for maybe like the Cyclops or something. Very cool. I once again just tried to use Space Engineers movements, so that's not good. That is probably going to get me killed at in this run, which is going to be really sad. But if anyone is interested in a Space Engineers run, let me know. I can definitely start a new run and record it and everything, or stream it. I don't really have any strong opinions on streaming it. It's an extremely slow-paced game, so it might work better as a stream, but I don't know. actually remember if there's anything important in here. Just gonna open it up anyway. So funnily enough, this is actually being recorded at like 11 something in the morning on the day it's gonna go up. Like usually I record in advance, but some stuff happened over the past few days and I wasn't able to. So yeah, this is being recorded right before it's gonna go live. Fire suppression, okay. And then this is just leads out, right? Like the vent. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm looking for rubies. And I guess lithium, if I can see any. But definitely primarily rubies. This isn't where I want to be looking. I mean, I'm sure there's rubies there, but this is where I want to be looking. Hoping there'd be one of those down here. Usually is. Please have something cool. Okay, let's take a
Welcome aboard,
friend is
Captain.
beautiful, dangerous too. See you among the stars soon. Good luck, and always remember, if you can't go up, go down. So, alright. Not anything too crazy. But alright. Like, I never even try to understand why people put what they put in the time capsules. Like, I don't judge it. Because, you know, whatever. It's cool. Like, I'll take whatever free stuff they want to leave behind. That's fine. But you would think you could leave something at least useful. Like, I always appreciate the people who leave, like, their tools with the, you know, the ion batteries and stuff in it. I think that's cool. Sometimes I leave really good stuff, and then sometimes I just leave, you know, moderately good stuff. So it's not, you know, too extreme. But sometimes I'll leave, like, truly extreme in-game stuff, like, in there, like a Cyclops shield generator. So it's like, oh man. If you find that, your whole gaming experience could be messed up. Or I'll leave like a fully upgraded prawn suit depth module in there. It's like, what's the point now? Okay, so some more rubies. Oh, I need to head to the island. Okay. So that's about it on rubies. So I can head to the island. I'm just waiting for like a rock to come out of nowhere and slam into me. But again, Too much space engineers. Oh yeah. Should be relatively safe to just head straight in that direction. I say relatively as mountains literally creep out of everywhere. I'm not actually sure I can make it there in a minute. I did do one playthrough where I decided I wanted to see if it was possible to get to the island before the sunbeam got here. I wasn't actually playing it like a traditional speed run or anything, but it did end up becoming one by accident. But I did cure the planet, and I waited to turn off the gun until after this timer started. But I actually waited until it was like the last few seconds and then turned off the gun. The sea beam still got destroyed. So even though the gun was off, it still shot it. And I really don't understand why, but that's what happened. I don't like that the sea beam's coming at like at night. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to see it very well when it gets blown up, but
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
oh yeah, there they are.
Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
The gun wasn't even aiming at it. What? I'm honestly at least a little bit confused by that. The gun wasn't even aiming at it, and it blew it up. Okay, whatever. Okay, so then I'm gonna go for the floating islands real quick. You know, I have actually started bringing flares down here when I come for these, or for like this area. It does usually seem to distract them pretty well, so they're not doing that. Jeez. I slam into things on my own. Plenty, thank you. Okay. So I did see a drill arm fragment right there. Stop bullying! Jeez.
Erosion patterns of land masses suspended here once floated on the surface.
I keep pressing X. Jeez, I got like attached to that guy. Oh, jeez. There's one playthrough I did where I just came through here with the sea moth here over and over again and killed them all. I don't intend to do that, but I am more than willing to. I missed. Okay, he bit me at the same time I hit him.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, jeez. Oh. Get off. Ooh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Let's bring this back over here to the wreck at hand. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, this is bad. That's good. It's staying safe here. Until it opens up. You don't get to run away. Okay.
RAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment twice.
Of course. All right. What fantastic timing for something to mess up. Okay, video's back. Alright, I had to pause the recording, so I'll have to go back in there, but I didn't want to be stuck in there and die while I tried to figure out the recording. So, I fixed it. Well, this guy's gonna die. Because how dare he? Where is he? Oh, no, no, no. We're not done. Get back here. Golly, he swam far. Dead? Can't see him anymore. I'm gonna say he's dead. I just know you're gonna be a problem, so you get to die too. There. Okay. Now, oxygen's refreshed. Let's get back in here. Okay. So just piece of the prawn suit. Got into here. Alright, so into here. Right, okay, yeah, I did make it into here. Okay, so that's fine. And that just leads outside. So, well, it looks like there's not really much else to do here. So I'll have to find some other wrecks. Which is fine, I don't mind. Go to look for other wrecks. I actually generally prefer getting to spend as little time here as possible. I'm not a fan of this particular wreck. I know there are other people that are just like, oh, the other ones suck because there's warpers everywhere and all that stuff. Like, I don't mind. Warpers do not scare me. Unless my health is low. Then they scare me. Oh, time to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, blood coat. That's not the best or worst thing to find. What appears to be an infinite void, on the other hand, not something I want to find right now. Well, there's a bunch of these things, so usually those are around mushroom. Yep, here we go. I think this is the second mushroom field. One that has the big shipwreck. Yeah. So I might be able to find the rest of the Cyclops pieces here. But I'll take some time and look around here and see what I can find. I'll start by going right here. Of course, immediately a door that needs to be cut open. Thermal reactor. You do use that. So, oh. I guess I shouldn't need the repair tool now. You know, I'll take up the repair tool better. And that's fragment 1. I don't actually think I have any of the fragments beyond like 2 of words of the engine.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, I think I have 2 engine and 1 bridge. Let's see. Snapping. Oh, so I have the entire hull, 1 bridge, 2 engine. Okay. Not as bad off as I thought I was. After I cut up this door, I'm gonna need water, air. I was saying water because IRL, I'm grabbing some water. So remember to stay hydrated, people. Just let me in. In. There we go. Alright, so this is gonna finish off the bridge. Honestly, solid start.
New blueprint acquired.
It looks like this was just bridge fragments, which is unfortunate. I was hoping there would be one engine fragment. This doesn't look like that's the case this time. So then where did that vent shaft go? I thought it came up here. It legitimately does go somewhere else. Oh, just out. Oh, okay. That's nothing. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have to search the ground to see if I can find that last fragment. I see 3 bridge fragments. Not that those are extremely helpful at the moment. And there's bridge fragment number 4.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I know. Another bridge fragment. Let me grab some salt. That way, at least, if I don't get back super soon, I can at least grab the table coral I need. Or not table coral, but the coral tube. And get the water that I'm gonna need to come back here. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to come back. So, the way I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to leave my sea moth here. Because it'll actually be easier for me to find the place if I don't take the sea moth with me. Let me refill oxygen. And how are you, buddy? He said something. I couldn't hear it. Still can't hear it. He's still talking, though. I heard that. Maybe this will have water in it. It did not.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
The dumbest interaction in the entire game. But at the same time, he's not wrong. Why say regular when you could just say ham and cheese? Like, especially once he questioned it the first time. Right, it's like, okay, well, it's gonna save time to just tell him. It's not like ham and cheese is an order to be ashamed of or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. How many batteries do I have here? Not enough. Okay, so let's see if I can find that Cyclops engine fragment. And then look for it as I slowly make my way over to the Seamoth here. Bridge fragments. Or bridge fragments.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It really is looking like this is only going to be bridge fragments. Kind of like how the other one, the other forest was only, it's only hull fragments. And if that's the case, there's only one more place I can realistically go. Before I do that, let's grab one of those. One of those. Really don't want to have to go to the other place where I can reasonably get engine fragments. I mean, every once in a while they spawn around the big mountain island, but I've been over there a couple times and haven't seen them. So, only one more place I can think of. But man, am I really not going to be happy about it. So in case there's anyone watching who doesn't know what I'm talking about, where they might spawn, I am referring to behind the Aurora, where I really didn't want to go if I didn't have to. I actually already unlocked the battery charger. I was also looking for that. So that's nice to know that I already have it. Okay. Well, we have reached that 1 hour mark, and while I don't necessarily always stick to a 1 hour time schedule, I do need to have time to make a few edits on this video, very minor ones, but I do need to have the time to edit them and then get it uploaded and get it checked by YouTube so it can go live. So I will have to go ahead and end the video here. So if you enjoyed the video, if you watched it all the way through, I really appreciate that. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, all the YouTube stuff, and I'd really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one.